on cracks as well. BBL have their own though. Reezy lining up the dog right now. It's gone through. Flash on the back of it, you'd imagine. No, just a straight up swing. The flash comes behind Kushner, letting him get close, letting him take these fights and win them. Nice little double Tunga range angles, but BBL have taken a lot of their players onto the site.
Needed a kill and not going to find one. Reezy already there. Brave alongside it, and it's not quite flawless, but it's as clean as. It's 50% of that information. They're going to go hunting for the rest. The timing on the Tiger, not the best and not able to correct. It's a good recovery, and actually seen a huge problem for his opponents. It's going to be retrieved. Bora just about makes it around the corner. However, that's so much info for the rest of the team. Yedeje is there to kick things off and give them that advantage.
Yeah, Krax has even got some support to play with here. Not able to use the flash up because he blind Yedeje, but he's got his gun in hand, ready to duel, and the swing is good. FUT right back on the board. Combat Blast Pack used, Mosh Pit in. The utility response is there from FUT, but there seems to be a response from BBL. They want to get aggressive. Kushner swinging through the smoke is being caught. Yedeje finds Reezy, but BBL still have one player left, presumably with that snake bite, and leave Elite down in the dumps. In fact, no,
they didn't.
Rotating around in a long way.
Just patience.
Now the captain will get it anyways.
Yeah, I think he just, this now leaves things in a pretty problematic scenario for the remaining pair of BBL. Bora's going to try and get aggressive. Needs to win the fight, and the timing couldn't have been any worse. Now it's all on to Brave, and it's a couple of tasty shots. A little bit unlucky.
By round and say, hey, we're going to bridge the gap somehow. This is how we do it. Isolating fights off Orbital Strike, using Showstopper. Didn't work. This Showstopper, little bit better. Right at Reezy's feet as Krax pushes up to claim control of Bat. Backed up, locked in now for the defensive side as the clock runs down.
A switch up of personnel once again, the double initiator here, as they try and push through mid once again.
Oh, Mr. Fallen's going to be under pressure to take that fight. Reezy winning it out. It looks like a null command going into play for Krax, but he's not able to fight ahead. Brave could be in play. We can see his position on the map, and yes, indeed, he's playing that post-plant molly, so now there's a bit of time pressure on FUT. They have to win these fights relatively quickly as they move their way forward. Sure, Bora's drop, but still haven't cleared out lamps, and this is where big problems could be brewing. Elite still on that off-angle, clean kill on the planter, or diffuser, pardon, and 3 in total.
That's been the case. FUT more than happy to try and hold their ground. Nade as well will make things a lot more awkward, and as they try and pressure, they've got to be ready for a second player to be there. At a captain is the snake in the grass.
Oh yeah, he's very late on this too. And it's drawn too, and this is where out of captain, well now he's just with the rest of the team, popping a paranoia, clearing up all this space and leaving these pistols in a really tough spot. Elite has a chance with a body shot to Mr. Fallen, but the round's already slipped away. How much more can he take out of their hands? A couple rifles, some reinvestment.
FUT, but it is not slowing them at all. They are pushing this again.
Yeah, we start with the flash out of Krax, the paranoia used, the nade now forcing them out of position into the fight, and that's exactly what FUT want. The kills found, and favorably for the defensive side with BBL trailing, and Bora tries to bridge the gap, loses the fight, loses the spike. Where's he going? CNED's blast packing around like a lunatic. The Krax has got him covered. That's going to be a frustrating aim duel to try and take. And now all that's left is for Brave to 1v4, all players in the same position, and the 3 remaining shall carry their weapons forward. For
things spotted outside of the B site as well. They will know exactly where this is coming from.
Okay, they might know where it's coming from, but dealing with these players this time could be a different challenge altogether. Good flash, but Kushner, his team flash in fact, but it works nonetheless. Gets the others closer to take down those kills. Kick planted, time ticking, shots coming close. CNED spams through walls have been unbelievable. At times, there's one through the pit, but it was Tracers. Orbital Strike pushes him back. His life should be fairly limited at this point. 1 HP, spamming with a Vandal and a snake bite that catches him as it unfurls. They even drop the pit to leave Yedeje in the open. And at this point, there's no way they let him away with it. Towards Hookah, it looks like a lot of pressure will be on Brave with a frenzy up close and 3 players too. In fact, about to peek, and CNED wins the fight. Sight now under threat. Good nade, great nade. This utility from CNED, it's been perfect. And Krax jumps up on the wall for 1 with the decay. Well, now all of a sudden, FUT are looking to win this round, looking favored, and they've isolated Kushner. Another 3K from...
Oh no. Look away, cut away, I don't want to see this.
And here we go, for the first time, Elite swings in and catches 1, that's all. Seems like Yedeje was his kryptonite.
But for now, at least, this has been avoided. Smoke will go down, but immediately Cned's gone straight through it. The shot from Reezy's good though. Drops him out of the sky. And Brave swinging has caught another couple. This is a solid hold when it comes. You can already see the rotation sprinting from Brave. The pot flash is good though, and actually Adacaptain, he's just got swinging off the back of it. Takes a bit of a risk, and Kushner's there. 2 kills immediately, goes for a little bit more. Might have got a bit greedy. His teammates aren't really available to stop them, but I'm loving the position of Reezy. This is so much more passive than you'd normally expect. He is waiting for them to drop out. Already finding the kill, and he won't quite get the second, but 11 HP for Cracks.
Was unbreakable. They've shown that B is strong as well. Good signs for BBL's defense early on. We just need to see them close this round, and they will. Luckily, that 11 HP.
Both teams ready to dump, as we will now have that wraparound coming in already. Yedoshi, I think he was stunned up there. He still manages to hit the shot. Maybe that's the curse of the breach. Well, he did get tagged by the thrash, but it doesn't matter. Yedoshi's just hitting every head. It leaves it all up to Brave. Abandon that spot. Going to try and get onto that diffusal. He's done some damage, but doesn't even know the second player's there, and another one is wrapping him behind him. Seconds left. The positioning of Brave could be everything. They've not checked. They've not checked. He's just going to try and drop the spike. A second player, if he kills the player with the spike, he might just win them the round, but he's only done damage. Still, though, Kushner's now here, waiting with the rifle. First player dropped. Still, that spike is coming, but it's got down. It's trapped. I think they've just about done enough. It would have to be the kills from FUT, and it is not happening. They managed to win the round purely based off time. Brilliant from BBL. This is truly dangerous for the side of BBL. Reezy's almost dead too.
Only guy that can't get healed back up as well, and now he's the last man standing. What a response from FUT. Drawing rotations in, still the option to rotate with that teleporter in play. Brave is on his way. Flash is good. They can take some deeper control, and up top, Cned catches Kushner. The battle of the races goes Cned's way, and he's inspired. They still have the disadvantage on the way back through. The defuse to be found, the stun going in. And the players not yet found. Adacaptain isolates a 1v1, loses it. Reezy on another Mr. Fallen though. He's being quiet all map, and now he steps it up for the double. Elite, the last man standing, caught off guard by Cned on the off angle. Behind the boxes, he strikes for the 13th round for FUT. For Mr. Fallen, but he dodges the next one. 50 HP, just about holding on to life. And this squad for FUT, about to be pressured on with the paranoia coming through. And Adacaptain caught down below, but there's support from Mr. Fallen. Pora, the one to pick up both those kills. Damage done to Cned. Little Cracks will avoid as any further damage with the decay disintegrating. He swings out, catches one, right clicks from Brave, not landing, and the wall up, and a Brave attempt from Pora, but it's not going to work out. Too many players surrounding him. Down on yellow, but the players flooding the site is more so what gives that away. A plant all ready to be secured. Now we can see the advantage of having that Hunter's Fury late. They are still fighting in the spawn almost, and now looking to fight back. It's almost like they're the defenders attempting a retake. Their own little fight. Their own battle supported by spams out of Cracks through walls and walls. They're finding all the kills. Oh, a disaster for BBL. Kushner barely even gets his gun. In fact, he doesn't get a chance to shoot at anyone. If they could get the Hunter's Fury out of them, they'd be delighted. This early on. This is really a round where I don't expect much from this side. Some aggressive stances, but again, that's because Cned can just get out of there. Good spray out of Cracks, farming up orbs, and just like that, it comes to a conclusion. Plan has been secured, and now the fight back through the pit's going to be tough.
But that's the problem. It was meant for plant denial. It hasn't worked out. Cned just went sliding away, but he's still been caught. Tagged desperately low within this, but time is ticking. They need to get a move on. They're hoping to try and find someone. The dart has revealed, and that leaves just one in Adacaptain. He's managed to dance his way around. He's trying to deny the defusal, and he found a couple of kills. I don't know how he's managed to do this. Adacaptain has just pulled off maybe the most ridiculous clutch we've ever seen. How has he done that? Remember, ults were committed in that round as well. There's so many negatives to what we've just witnessed. Reezy hasn't managed to get anything. Kushner, however, has, and he's actually making a good go of this. In fact, they're looking for an instant response. 5 HP, though. Getting out of his important. Teaming up with the rest of BBL. He's still actually fighting, and he's going to go down for it.
Oh, this is dangerous. They can decide to push this on the side of FUT, but right into Elite. She'll issue 12 seconds to get onto that B site, find the plant, and these players are close by. In fact, a perfect angle found by Elite. 1 round on the board for a lot of damage for that plant. Something for BBL to work with as they go straight back in, and a great reveal combined with the paranoia finds the opening.
Cracks with an immediate trade though. Keeps things even. The wall has been problematic for them. The shot's not quite connecting, and they're already getting this one to half. In fact, Reezy's just going to stick it all the way, but it doesn't quite get diffused. It's still left down to Ada Captain. Snake bites have been thrown in. He knows he needs to get up close. He needs to try and find that lineup, but they've got the res. Thrown in at the perfect moment. I don't know if he's going to be able to stop this. The spam this time isn't enough. He'll kill off Brave, but the round is taken once again.
Brave was in the wrong spot to find any sort of success. Ada Captain now breaks a turret, causes them to look the other way, and that's when Mr. Fallen strikes a beautiful trade, even if not intended. But Reezy gets a little bit of his own done. That kill might just set their eyes on the site where they now believe the spike to be around, but look at the flank! Oh, he connects it, and the dart was seen! Yeah. To move forward towards this spike. Blade Storm still for CNED. He can get up and above, trying to catch the head of Pora. Can't quite connect, but with Reezy down, there's no diffuser, and there's no one to even attempt it for Pora. Finding both of these players is near impossible, and CNED finds him first.
Its attack side has looked impeccable. They did struggle on the defense last time, but as said, we've already seen the adaptations. Nice one from Pora, though. Leaves Mr. Fallen and cracks, and not to say that this time they definitely know it's a hit towards that ace side. That shot dart's going to do the work. At least make things a little bit more competitive. Now, Pora's still here, and he's low. He doesn't have any support. If they swing off this, it would almost have to be, well, yeah, I was going to say a missed shot from the other side. This is starting to get
though behind this box. He wasn't able to find value last time. That very same smoke ended up giving them away back out. Now the jump on top of the box is what takes him down. Near perfect. It all depends on which way Mr. Fallen's looking. He's swapping his vision between the two angles, and if he turns at just the right moment, he'll catch Brave. BBL, nothing is going right for this squad with Elite on 48 HP, 1 versus 2. And a spike still to be defused. No time and no chance for BBL. You hear 4 players fighting this choke point. Flash is good, but no follow-up on the back of it. Reveal, catches CNED, wallbang taking him down. Cracks though, backing him up on the side angle. CNED 7 HP and he's gone running in! Just CNED things! Move into A and find success here. They could have played 11-3 and fought with rifles, but their best chance is to interrupt them here and now through a smoke. Mr. Fallen picks up the first. There's another as Ada Captain allowed because they have to get the plant down first, and the spike is in the open. They're about to swing 3 players from FUT on the back of the side, and a great transfer from Kushner. Good damage, but it's not enough. Not unless Elite can pull out a 1 versus 4. Ada and CNED 1 shot to the body, but he won't get a chance. CNED
did them in. That will be the one that probably haunts them. I think facing FUT was always going to be a nightmare. They've started this round off well, though. Very well, in fact. The aggression of the side of FUT for once has... In the EMEA, the final piece to the puzzle of them getting their first round on this side. Even still, it's easier said than done. He's completely surrounded, so I don't think any miracles will happen this time. Yedajay hoping to pull off one of his own, but Reezy's quick.
FUT baiting them into fights. Shot from CNED with the dash on out as they reset. Wanting to go on the back of, I thought, a flash, but no, in fact, it's a nade that gets thrown through. Yedajay drop. Push out of Kushner is perfect. Sure, CNED picks up 1, but the time now running low with players still to be found. They're still finding them, though. Spray out of Brave. Good to catch out of Captain, and Elite's on the off angle for more.
I can't believe he stuck this.
At 12-6, sticking this ult all the way through. It's being watched. Ada Captain knows this is a possibility. Fighting up close. Yedajay. Not expected after CNED's initial kill, and they make it out, avoiding Kushner. They're watching their back. They're aware that this is an angle he could be on, and it's all down to the timing. The swing from CNED gets the trade. The advantage stays in their hands. They made the mistake of tagging him down to 20 HP. That's where he's been hitting every single shot. He's been unkillable. Once he goes low, the ult is used to finally deal with CNED, to equalize the numbers, and perhaps get them a plant through on this side. Shock dart. Oh no! Pours down in the open! That's the spike! And a single player backs off with the reveal. There'll be no further utility in play with that knife. Catching both! Nice shot for Cracks! Trying to get ahead of the fight was Elite, but it's too little too late. 13-6, 2-0.